let me invite Bill Cassidy, and if you want to invite as well your other team member, not a bear or Mr. Jason, choice is yours. Let me check.
Jester, not a bad. Do you guys want to raise your hands if you want to jump on? Otherwise,
He's packing boxes. No problem.
I think, yeah, I think Jason's working. Yeah, they're both working.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Glad to have you, Bill. By the way, welcome. Thanks a lot for all the time. I hope you appreciate the auction. That was a great tribute to you guys. Um, and
It was
yeah,
amazing. That was beautiful. I seriously appreciate everything. Our Twitter is blowing up with all this art, and I'm trying to retweet everything and get everyone's piece out there. And I've just been checking everything out over the last day or two since people started posting, and then I sat through this whole thing, but it was an honor to be able to sit through this, and I I appreciate every piece of art that everyone submitted. Thank you all, and I'm excited because I think I bought like five of them. If I'm
yeah,
not mistaken.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were into it for sure,
Four.
and
Yeah.
that was amazing. Yeah, so far, just before we go, this is once again the Twitter of Dark Matter DeFi, their website here, and their Discord. So please do join their Discord. They have an amazing community up there. And this is crazy how they handle the community because they have games like I think tomorrow you have a poker game for your community. As well, you have the how do you call it, the bot game, the Royal Battle in your Discord. That is crazy good.
Yeah, yeah, the battle royale. So the poker is tomorrow, but that's UTC time. So it's actually I think in about like 3 hours, and we are going to have multiple tables, and it's free entry, but there are prizes for everyone.
Hmm.
First through third, and then also there's like bounties if you knock out some of the generals, and then
Uh,
yeah, the uh, the Discord battles. They're a lot of fun. You basically we run these automated battles with a bot and anyone can join, and there's all these funny
yeah, yeah.
messages like people stabbing in the back and poisoning other players, and at the
Resurrecting by
end
themselves, and that's pretty funny, cool shit, man.
we're
Yeah,
actually
great.
I'm having there's a couple of people, Calvin I believe, and then a couple other people, they're working on a custom version of that for us, so we're going to integrate like dark matter lore and whatnot into our own version of that bot. So that'll be on the in the works and probably released
Okay.
hopefully within the next few months.
Oh man, but that's cool. I want to mention everyone like to join their Discord because this is something unique that I never saw anywhere before, and just to hang around with you guys. That's why I'm telling you, you have a great community. And let's go with what is the alpha dropping and what is incoming for you guys because this is massive, something that nobody in the space yet have done. And stage is yours, man. If you want to explain us what is coming.
Sure, yeah. Before I do, I just you're giving us some praise and uh, everything that you guys do for the fandom artist community. It's amazing. I really appreciate it. It's an eye opener to come into your community and
Hmm.
see the consistent effort that you guys put in. It's actually inspiring to me to see that, and I'm excited to be able to work with some artists. So yeah, that kind of rolls into what's going on here. Is we're going to be launching the NFT Launchpad. That's not so. I hate using the same word, but yeah, we're going to be deploying the NFT Launchpad. Am I able to stream video here or no?
Yeah, yeah, you can do whatever you want, sir.
Where,
If you want to, go ahead. We're gonna have a look. I
oh yeah,
believe,
where
is
is
there a
that done here?
maximum people who can look at the stream? I'm quite not sure. But you can have a stream for sure. No problem.
All right. I'm just not sure how to do it. Oh, whatever. If I can figure it
Mm.
out, I'll do it.
you can
Okay.
only from voice, yeah, from VC.
Only from the voice. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah.
No, we're good. So basically, I'll just go give you a little rundown. There's the main page, and on the main page, and then also I forget the gentleman's name. I think it's one of your community members created a video as well.
Maze. Yeah,
Yeah,
Maze.
Maze.
We
Thank you
need
for
to,
doing that, by the way.
yeah, an amazing character, Maze. He's credible. He like to help the community. Very respected in our space.
So I won't be too redundant because he does kind of go over the features in that video, but basically we're doing a launch pad for artists, and the main point behind this launch pad is like we want it to be easy, right? It's just got to be super easy for people to use, and simplicity is key for us, and removing that friction between artist and the technology side of things, right? We want to make something smooth for these artists, something that they want to be able to use and they want to come back and use. So this launchpad, it's as simple as just inputting some information. For instance, we've created a factory NFT contract. And so you launch your NFT contract collection through our factory contract. But the cool thing about this is you're actually the owner of this contract. So the NFT contract you launch, you're the owner, which is humongous. You deserve every right to be the owner of that NFT contract. And after you launch your contract through our factory contract NFT page, you go to the user panel and you're able to basically manage that NFT contract. So I don't know if people know how contracts work, but there's user functions that basically anyone can perform on contracts, and then there's owner functions that people can perform, and only the owner can perform those owner functions. So being the owner of the contract, you're able to perform these functions. Now, obviously, we've built what we think is something neat and something correct, right? But here's the thing: is this is why I'm so excited to start working with you guys and with all the various artists in the space, is because we get to learn from them as well. I mean, the feedback that these artists provide to us, it's going to be invaluable to our team, because we want to give them what they want. I mean, we've built this base, minimal viable product here, and now we get to expand on that, and it's all going to be based off the artist feedback. So the cool thing about this is, yeah, we've built these features, but the biggest part about it is like we're going to be here supporting these guys and showing them some of the steps, right? Because there's still some things that people might not understand. Now, I don't want to get too far into this, but I do think it's important because I don't know if your community is aware of this, and I don't know much of the wider community is aware of this, but there's no random number, like there's no randomness on chain on Phantom yet. That, from my understanding, we're using an old version of the EVM from Ethereum, the Ethereum virtual machine, and they're building the FVM, the Phantom virtual machine, right now. And when that comes out, there is going to be random on-chain random on-chain. I don't know what the keyword would be, but basically you can do randomness on chain on Phantom once they release that FVM. So the way that NFTs are created randomly, these collections are created randomly on Phantom at the moment, is by using an art generator. Like you guys have probably heard the term pretty often. What's that one? It's called hash libs, right? So basically, you create all your art offline, and you generate the art offline, and your NFTs are created offline. And then there is one other way to kind of give more security to your NFT collection in doing it this way. And a lot of the projects are doing this already. And we're going to find a way to incorporate this into our Launchpad. But it's basically the what is that called? It's the hold on one second. I'm trying to find this link I posted earlier. Give me
no problem, sir.
It is called the. Hold on, one.
Here.
This is important, so I do want to find it.
Yeah, no stress. So if you guys have
Right.
any questions during that small AMA, if you want to drop any question, you're not sure what is going to be our relation with Dark Matter, we're going to come that in a moment after the technicals. And you guys go ahead. So, okay, that's the link here, Magic Cat Provenance.
Right. So it's a provenance record, and basically this is just proof of the order of all the NFTs that were generated for that collection. It's a way to give more security, more proof that it was random for your collection when you generated it offline.
Yeah.
But we're excited for when FVM does come out, because our entire platform is going to go through a makeover at that point, because we're gonna do the NFT collection generations. It's all going to be on chain from that point forward.
Oh man, that is good.
Um,
Well, actually, you bring innovation, and that's what is important because we saw a lot of, for example, a new platform and everything, and sometimes we're like, oh, it's just like some kind of copycat. But having new integration, new innovation on the space, it's always building something out of this, and this is good because right now we have decentralization that you're bringing pretty soon. I think it's next week or maybe in 2 weeks maximum.
it should be next week. I was gonna do some screencasting. I could do a screencast later on when we do the poker tournament. But basically, we're doing some gnarly testing this weekend. So aside from the poker tournament and
Yeah.
this event that we just had, I'll be testing
All right.
that just like nonstop. And then
Amazing.
yeah, we don't
Good.
claim that we've figured it all out or anything. I mean, we're open to feedback, and we want to build this for the community, right?
Yeah, yeah. Currently, to those who, to put it simple, for the new artists or the current artists that we have, is they give you the tools to have your own generative without having to build everything on your hand or have to hire devs to do that. Because we know that it's a lot of work. Artists want to make art, and sometimes it's kind of a bummer to create a collection or an idea because of the technical, and so that's what Dark Matter DeFi bring in the space, and this is great. We have Little Scooby Doo Splarg, who have actually a question here. Is there a specific marketplace for these NFTs like PaintSwap or something new?
So if you're talking about our specific NFTs, we're on most of the marketplaces. We're working more closely with Opera House at the moment. I think moving forward, they're going to be one of our bigger partners as far as an NFT marketplace goes. We just if you're talking about the collections from the artists that are coming through the Launchpad, that's going to be something cool that we're going to help them with. So we have relations with NFT Key and Opera House, and we're gonna help these artists get their collections listed on these marketplaces and streamline that for them. And then also the hard one there is the paint swap. Obviously, that's just kind of a you submit a collection and you pay the fee, and then they're going to add you no matter what. So, but as far as NFT Key and Opera House goes, they want to work with artists. So not only can we do some introductions, but I think Erebus hangs out around here. Everyone's pretty well known, so it's not that hard to get listed on those two marketplaces.
And we need to mention as well that PaintSwap is a great place. It was the second one after Spirit Swap, not Spirit Swap, Zoo. But they're not here yet with the NFTs generatives for the rarity score and everything. But they're coming. They're coming. But I like to see NFT Key and Opera House that they have currently. The loading takes less time, that's for sure as well. So yeah, G Bosman, you go. Sorry, G Bosman. There's no auction tomorrow. I'm sorry, sir. So go ahead, Bill.
I think in the current stage of things, obviously we're all used to how everything functions, like when the network's clogged or even just slow loading here and there. But it's cool because even us building, like I'm always looking for ways to improve and optimize our website. And you know, as we finish some of our more our larger features and the developers are able to take a step back and take a little break for a moment, we're gonna move into, you know, continue optimizing the website and trying to get it to load faster and better. And hopefully with that FVM, also hopefully we get a lot of improvement from that as far as network goes and gas fees. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but I retweeted something earlier. There's a proposal right now going on in the Phantom Foundation, I believe, and it's
Oh,
to reduce the amount of FTM required to run a node. So I think right now it's 500,000 FTM to be able to run a Phantom node.
yeah.
So it's kind of a barrier to entry for a lot of people. If they can reduce that, you know, it'll open the door to a lot more people, a lot more nodes, and better network speed, better networks. And also, I think if they do lower it to a certain amount, you might start seeing something like shared nodes. You know, instead of you owning a full node, you might see like a shared node or something.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's going to be amazing, of course, because I believe the more nodes you have, the more security the network is. If I'm not too much in the technical.
Yes, that, and then also, I mean, it's just network performance. You know, I mean, you have an RPC that goes down consistently, and then, I mean, yeah, I mean, when the network's clogged, every RPC is clogged. There's nothing you can really do. But if we can get more nodes up, then yep, performance increases.
All right. Okay. Just want to know, Tumed, are you still around? I know you've been silent a little. What is the situation? Is that an invasion of
Uh,
alien, cockroach? You're still here?
I'm just listening, man. I'm just listening to what Bill's got to say.
Perfect. I just wanted to know because we're gonna have our hands as well. We're gonna have to speak later on what we are building up. What do we have, Bill? Do you have anything else to mention on your side?
Oh well, I mean, you know, the South by Southwest event. I was looking to trying to go to that, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to attend. But
Mm.
I am interested in everything going on there, and then also, you know, you guys have dropped anything. I believe somebody mentioned it during the auction, but basically, you know, we already have artists lined up through Gab
Hmm.
and Tombheads. These gentlemen have already lined artists up for us to go through the Launchpad. So, you know, as soon as that Launchpad is ready, we're basically moving forward with a couple of these artists. So, and honestly, you know, no wishful thinking or anything, but that's more than likely looking like it's going to be next week. So, yeah, that's it for the big stuff items. But you know, we have a lot of other things coming out too. I don't want to bore anyone. We have a roadmap posted, and we are gonna post an updated development roadmap soon. So, yeah, join our Discord and definitely hang out with us and join some of our contests. And we're always giving away prizes, like they say in
Amazing,
the
man.
well, like you guys said in your video that you posted, we're the second best community on Phantom.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for the reminder. No, this is a great community that you guys have. And yeah, so to those who don't know yet, and basically we didn't explain or you didn't have a quick, you didn't watch the video that Maze made. Just to summarize, I think two minutes I'm gonna let you speak on that. So you might explain better what is our goal to work with a dark matter DeFi.
Say that again. Sorry.
I know you're typing in the chat, you little evil. I said that we want to explain. It will be better for you if you want to explain what we want to achieve working with Dark Matter DeFi, because what they
Yeah.
bring to the community is the tools. But for us, we want to bring an option to those who do not have a community yet. So
Yeah. So basically, in my eyes, it's a neutral partnership because we're just giving an option to artists to be able to connect with Bill and his team, and that's all we really want to do. We just want to increase the quality of the ecosystem. You know, Bill's provided a set of tools and fit over on his side. We've got a thriving community, and we're just trying to merge the two together. And I hope that the entire space can start to merge and work together over time as well. So this is just one step forward in the right direction. Like I said, no one would ever be forced into this. It's just an option. So, and if you like what DMD are doing, then and you're a part of our community, then you have an option to be able to go there and you know, take another step forward. I guess as well on the back of that, we're trying to think of how we can continue to support you guys. Well, sorry for any of the artists listening. We obviously we understand that community is one of the hardest things to build. It's very tough. I mean, you can see going into, you know, multiple projects, discords, or and so on. It's very difficult to have a lot of engagement and stuff like that. So we will have some services over here where we'll try and help you curate with a bit of support and stuff like that. And it's just all about me and Gav have spoken a lot lately about once we get a bit of free time with the Auction House 2.0, where we will be able to provide more support to everyone and just help out as much as we can where we can. And then that, you know, it makes the overall space a better place and creates more inspiration. And yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, I hope everyone sees this as a positive thing. I know that it can seem a little bit confusing sometimes, but yeah, Gab's posted up a few things there. So yeah, I guess it's like, I don't know, like, yeah, minting, like your minting support. Like, so we'll support your mint at the start and help just give you a bit of exposure. And you can organize an AMA with myself. There'll be a dedicated channel for your project and stuff like that. We'll also obviously have all our public services supporting you. If I guess, like, yeah, if you choose to go further, like you feel like you need extra help, then there's also like we'll help curate the project and stuff like that. We obviously see everything come through. We've seen every project fail and every project succeed in the last, you know, nearly just under a year now. So we have a pretty good idea. Not that
what I can add to that, Tooms, is currently that's cool to have the tools, but also you could have the better project and idea behind it, but you need as well an exposure. And to those who do not have a community or either a community or a Discord at all, I mean, this is the best occasion that you have that we're gonna push forward you, and this is an option as well. So yeah, that's the best we can do, because sometimes you can have, like I mentioned, everything is good for you, but you just miss that little, you know, that little thing to boost you a little bit. So yeah, that's where we're gonna come and play.
Yeah, it's just about getting some support. Really, that's all it is in the end of the day. And yeah, we're it's not going to be an oversaturation thing either. It's always going to be quality over quantity. So yeah,
like on the auction, basically. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Do we have anything else we could mention? You guys have questions or anything? If you're not sure, we're gonna update as well with Maze. We're gonna update the video with Maze as well. The auction 2.0 is about to arrive. As I know, I've been saying that for a long time, but it's true. It's coming. It's coming. And one last thing as well, we're gonna have the first gens dropping on the live auctions on the Wednesday, March 16. The Jake one with the Clockworky, Phantom, Terraformer. You guys don't want to miss that. That's going to be the first one we're going to drop on DMD. And there's a lot cooking in the background. I can tell you guys. There's also new artists from other chains that have a huge network. We intend to bring the whole shebang, like the whole package, with their supporter as well on Phantom. So that's cool to integrate them with their community into ours. And yeah, I think for me this is it. If you have anything else, Bill, to add or Tombs, you guys let me know.
Oh, just thank you for everything. I really appreciate you guys having me on and let me speak about Dark Matter DeFi.
Yeah, total pleasure, guys. I mean, you're welcome, and We're gonna work close on our collaboration, and we're gonna keep talking and bring you as well artists. And I know that it's gonna be vice versa. So basically, those artists who want to go for a generative, they can go on DMD, and it's I mean decentralized. So you go on your own, and we're gonna be there to give you exposure. And as well, DMD is gonna send us artists as well. So this is how it's gonna work. What's the califer for that? There's no califer. Everyone can go for it.
I just want to add something else. Are you finished,
Yep.
Gab?
Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. So for me, a big part of this move as well, and future moves will be. I don't want people. The whole point of crypto and smart contracts and Web3 is for people to have their own personal power. I don't want someone to come into the space and feel like they need to rely on someone to
Exactly.
do what you can go to Hashlips right now if you wanted to. Like you don't need to come into this space and say, "Hey, Tombhead, I want to do a generative. Can you please help me?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, this is it's really hard. Like, I'm gonna have to look after you here and gatekeep all the information and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's really actually genuinely not that hard. Even for your own contracts, even if you're not doing generatives and stuff like that as well. So, the whole point of this is moving to a position for us to help people and artists have their own personal power. And obviously, to me, that's the most important thing. The decentralization of that information should be readily available for everyone. So, that's something I'd just like to add at the end. That is very important. There shouldn't be, no one should feel like they need to be dictated by some sort of governing body or anything like that. So
yeah, exactly. So basically, you're an artist. You just go ahead. You go to that platform, and you will be able to create. If you need to have tips, if you need to have exposure, you come to us, and we're gonna help you out with this. But everything is optional. So it's really a tool that Dark Matter DeFi bring into the ecosystem, and we currently needed this. And I'm super happy that we make this together. So thank you very much. On my side, everything is good. I'm gonna keep up on checking the auctions and the payment if everything has been received. And also, I'm gonna have a campaign, a heavy shilling campaign. Hope you guys gonna help us to shield the live auction for the next 4 days. Once again, thank you very much, Bill. Thank you all also for your participation into the auctions. And yeah, this is it for me. Thanks a lot. If you guys have further questions, you can come to us. You can go on their Discord as well to ask about the Launchpad. And yeah, this is it.
cool, Gab. Thank you, man. Thanks for today. Thanks, Bill, so much for coming on speaking, and thank you to all the artists that contributed and took time to step outside of their comfort zone of their art and contribute to the project. All the the partnership. I really appreciate that. I know it's not easy. And yeah, let's all focus our attention onto the live auction at South by Southwest. It's a huge event for our community.
Oh, yeah.
Phantom
Yep.
community. So massive for everyone. Like, there's so many good people involved, and yeah, I'm super excited. I feel like there's going to be a bit of doxing going on as well, so you won't want to miss that.